So yes, the first card you have your past is the Emperor. So yes, I'm just seeing determination here. Obviously, the Emperor is about being strong, being determined, forceful. I'm just seeing you being determined at this time. And I'm seeing you organizing things. I'm seeing you being very organized. And I'm actually seeing that things could have fallen out of control for you for a while. Things were not organized for a long time in your more distant past. And at this time, you just decided, I'm going to take control of this and I'm going to organize my things. I'm going to organize my life. I'm going to organize my work, my home. And I keep on seeing exercise as well. So you could be setting up an exercise regime or something like that. I'm seeing you setting up some sort of set system or some program for yourself. And yes, you knew things wouldn't be perfect, but yes, nothing's ever perfect. But you're back in control of a lot of things and you felt a lot more on top of things at this time after you changed this, because I'm seeing it really needed to change. You're really feeling like waking up in the morning thinking, oh, everything's just out of control. I'd like to do this, I'd like to get fitter, I'd like to do that, I'd like to do some. So yes, you just started really doing that all again. And even small changes were helping you to feel a lot better at this time. That's what I'm seeing. So yes, the next card you have, your past, is the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, I'm seeing you taking this Yes, I'm seeing you taking this organizing to your home. You're organizing things around your home as well. Look how comfortable this lady is, this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. She loves her home. She loves beautiful things around her home. So I'm seeing you organizing things around your home. But I'm also seeing that you could be, I'm seeing the Emperor tied in with her as well. So it's like you could have been starting some sort of home-based business or something like that. I'm seeing mixing business with pleasure in a good way, not in a bad way. And I'm seeing clearing a space as well. So you might have getting ready. So you might have been clearing a space in your home or something for an office, clearing out some cupboards, clearing something so that you're able to start something like that. And I'm seeing there could have been a small business that you started a while ago, or some side business or something like that, but you weren't actually taking it as seriously. I mean, you could have just had an idea and started a little bit half-heartedly and put it aside. And now at this time you're seeing that you're just thinking, I want to take this really seriously now. I'm going to do this seriously. And that's what you decided to do. So I'm seeing, yes, I'm just seeing combining business with home in some way and being organized. That's what I'm seeing with this card and the Emperor card as well. So yes, the last card you have your past is the Three of Wands. So yes, there's some sort of there's some uneasiness here, uneasiness in emotions. There's some sort of not good feeling emotional situation around here. I'm seeing that there's someone who's not sure whether they want to stay or go. I'm not seeing whether this person's you, whether this is another person. It's probably about you and someone you're involved with, or someone you're in a relationship with, or something like that. You're involved with romantically with someone or something. I'm just getting this feeling of things not going anywhere, or maybe going along slowly, and someone's thinking about whether this should be whether you should move on or whether you should just keep things going. That's what I'm seeing. There are some not very nice things happening, some not very nice words happening, not enough to really get up and walk off and slam the door or something like that, but just lots of these things that don't quite feel right. That's what I'm seeing. Something's missing. That's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing, when I see missing, because I'm seeing somebody looking out onto the water. This man's looking out and thinking, oh, what's out there? So I'm seeing something's missing, but I'm also seeing that someone could be missing someone else. So maybe because this isn't quite right, there's some problems or whatever, someone in this relationship could be thinking about someone else. They could be thinking about someone coming back, and that could be because of the problems in this relationship. But whatever's happening, this is showing me something isn't right. I can't see who's feeling what, whether it's you or this other person, but you know, if it's not you, you know it's them, and you know, if it's you, you'll know it's you, so you'll know who this is. And yeah, just something isn't quite right. I'm just sensing that this is just a feeling at this time. You might not have thought about this properly. You might not have articulated it. You might not have had a conversation about this with them. This is just the general feeling around this. That's what I'm seeing. So the first card you have your present is, yes, the Ten of Swords. Yes, it could be that this situation or this relationship or whatever this is in the Three of Wands, it could definitely be coming to an end. That's what I'm seeing. Or it's in the process of coming to an end. I know this looks really dramatic when you see someone who's been stabbed. Of course, I've never seen anyone really who's been stabbed, but in this card, if you see this person with all these 10 swords in him, it looks very, very dramatic. It's, you know, he's lying on the ground dead with all these swords in him. And what I'm seeing is there was a build-up of a lot of small things happening, a lot of small acts, a lot of small words happening over time, until it just became too much for this person, and he was just overloaded with everything that was going on, and he just fell over, he just fell down. That was it, that was the end. I'm not seeing anyone who's actually really aggressive. Again, I'm not seeing anyone being nasty, same as what I was seeing in the Three of Wands. I'm not seeing yelling, screaming, nastiness. I am seeing a lot of small things. Things that, you know, if each incident was singled out by itself, if it was isolated, it would seem really small and even silly. Some of these things could even be looking at you a certain way, or giving you a certain answer about a question that was really dismissive, or maybe it was just not answering you, maybe it was being ignored. But, you know, in isolation, you take one of these things and it doesn't seem very serious. But if you put lots and lots and lots of these things together, yes, it's an overall feeling of feeling unwanted, feeling sad, feeling hurt, all these things, and it just becomes too much. It just becomes overwhelming until you fall over like this man in the Ten of Swords. That's what I'm seeing. So yes, it's just too much build-up of everything. And, you know, things might not be ending right at this time, but I am seeing this is probably like, it's probably the beginning of the end, if that makes sense. That's just what I'm seeing. The next card you have, your present, is the Nine of Cups. So yes, in your work life, I'm seeing in this business that you're building up in the Queen of Pentacles, and in your other work and all sorts of work, whatever business this thing is you're building up, you're starting to feel a lot more satisfied. You're feeling a lot more satisfied about how things are going, about how you're on track with things. With this Emperor, you set up this system or whatever this is, and things are going very well for you in this with the Nine of Cups. You're quite satisfied with all of this. I am sensing a little bit of could be jealousy. This person in this relationship you're in, or in this, you know, this person in the Ten of Swords, whoever this is, they do have some envy toward you, and they do have some sort of dissatisfaction in their own lives. That's what I'm seeing. And this dissatisfaction, I'm trying to say dissatisfaction, this dissatisfaction they have in their own lives, or this disappointment they have in themselves, I should say, this is being magnified by how well you feel you're doing. So what I'm seeing is that they might be pretending to be fine to other people. They're hiding how dissatisfied and disappointed they are in themselves from everyone in the world. If you look at this card, he's behind, he's in front of a curtain. He's sitting in front of a curtain, and he's saying to the world, look how fantastic I am. I'm fine. I've got my arms crossed. Everything's fine. My life's together. Everything's fantastic. If you pull the curtain away, you'll see how hurt he is, how disappointed he is, how upset he is, how he thinks he's not good enough. All of this kind of thing is behind this curtain. And, you know, this person also, they're pretending to be fine to the world, but they're taking things out on you. They are taking their dissatisfaction, they're taking the hurt they feel about themselves, they're taking the fact they're not good enough, they're taking their jealousy, and they're taking it out on you. That's what I'm seeing in the Ten of Swords. This is being taken out on you. The last card you have, your present, is the Page of Cups. So this person I'm seeing childishness with this person. This person's a bit childish. And, you know, you're probably better off being away from this person, even if it's just for a while. Nobody deserves to be hurt by someone, especially because of this jealousy. This is very childish. I mean, if this person was acting like an adult, they would see that you're doing well, they would feel happy for you, or they would just concentrate on improving things for themselves, not having all this silly pretending to be better than they are in the Nine of Cups, and then saying nasty things and doing horrible things in the Ten of Swords, all these horrible silly games. They wouldn't be doing that if they were a mature person. They're an immature person. That's what I'm seeing in the Page of Cups. So yes, the first card you have for your future is the Two of Cups. So yes, this is a beautiful, beautiful card. I'm just seeing a contract. I'm seeing a meeting of two people coming up for you in the future. This is about, yes, this is about a contract. This is about signing some sort of partnership, some sort of agreement like that with someone. And this will go really well. This is like an organic get-together that just happened. And there was no... you didn't even have to think about this twice. It was like, I know this person. I think you probably already knew this person very well. I trust this person completely. I don't even have to think about this. I'm just going to sign this and go ahead with this. And that's what you're going to do. And so this is more things that are happening for, you know, for this business or for your future, for whatever this is. This is really, really fantastic. This is just one of those times where you just know this is the right thing to do. You don't even have to think about it. And that's how they felt about you, or that's how they're going to feel about you when this contract signed or this partnership happens or whatever this is. You both feel that way about each other. It's really, really nice. The next card you have for your future is the Hierophant. So yes, I'm sorry a lot of this is about work. I just keep on seeing work things, and I keep on seeing this person in the Ten of Swords, both of these two things. So this is a very specific reading. This is what I'm seeing. So yes, I'm seeing that in your workplace, there could be some sort of teaching in some way coming up for you. This is about teaching some kind of setup that's already there, or some kind of system. So you might be training someone. They might be a new person. They might have to learn things. This could be a system of, you know, how things go in, you know, in the workplace, or it could be some sort of technical system or something like that that you have to show them what to do. And the other thing I'm seeing with this Hierophant is that way back in your past, I'm seeing that when you first got together with this person in the Ten of Swords, you really thought that you had some big future with them, some very traditional kind of future. It could be marriage, it could be you thought you were going to live together, something like that. But yes, as this goes past, as this goes on, as time goes on, you're seeing more and more and more about them. It's like you're remembering when they said this, when they did that, when this came up. Oh, remember that time when they did that? That was terrible. Oh, remember that time when that happened? Remember that time? Yeah, and you're going to go through this. This is a process you're going through. As you get stronger, you're getting further away from this person. You're seeing more about them. This is the universe. I know this sounds really cringy and everything like that. This is what I see, telling you all these things, showing you all these things about this person, telling you you're doing the right thing to be moving away from this person. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have in your future is the Queen of Wands. So yes, look at this strength. Look at this beautiful, strong woman. She's so strong. She has these two lions behind her head. She has lions in her throne. She has optimism. She has this beautiful, beautiful sunflower, and she has a really strong sword, movement, strength, energy. She has all of that in her. So this is you. This is you. This is you. The last card in your future. And this is perfect. This is fantastic. You're going to move further and further away from this person. And as you move further away from this person, you're going to get stronger and stronger inside yourself as well as outside of yourself. That's what I'm seeing. And yes, this is what I'm seeing. That's all I have to say about that. You're just going to get stronger as you move away from this person. You're going to be assertive, and I'm seeing that also you're going to be assertive toward them. Something has to be said, and it's going to come out at this time. But I'm seeing you're going to be very strong. Being strong isn't about yelling at someone. Being strong isn't about hitting them over the head. It's not about that. It's about being assertive, stating yourself very calmly, very clearly, and telling them how it is, telling them the facts. It would be like, I'm not going to accept this anymore from you. This is unacceptable. I'm moving on. I'm not listening to any more of this. Goodbye. That kind of thing. Very, very to the point, very strong. And there's a lot of noise outside my window again. So yes, just at the end. So good timing.